Okay, so let me pick up where I left off. Notice I said this antiderivative is given by the shaded region, so these two equal each other. And when I let the calculator do the work for me, then the calculator came up with, hopefully you can see that, $1,162.50. $1162.50. And notice when you take the antiderivative of the derivative, you should just get P. So this represents the profit. So this is the profit from increasing your sunglasses production and sale from 0 to 150, right? Specifically, right? You can see that in that. Okay, so the next part says, use the fundamental theorem of calculus in order to find this number. Okay, we can do that. So the integral from 0 to 150 of p prime of x dx. Well, this equals the antiderivative or integral from 0 to 150 of 10 minus 0.0003x squared, which was the marginal profit dx. So let's have at it. This equals 10x minus 0.0003x cubed over 3. So this is x to the first over 1 plus c. Placeholder 0, 150, right? We didn't do anything with the 0, we didn't do anything with the 150. All right, I'm going to rewrite this. So this equals 10x minus 0.0001x cubed plus c. Placeholder 0, 150. All right, so let's plug the 150 in first. So 10 times 150 minus 0.0003 times 150 cubed plus c. And from that, you're going to subtract what happens at 0. So 10 times 0 minus 0.0001 times 0 cubed plus c. Okay, so clearly this last part is just c, right? Because everything, that's 0 and that's 0. All right, so I'm going to plug this into my calculator. So 10 times 150. I made an error. I wasn't paying attention. This should be a 1, right? Remember, I am human. I'll try to make as few errors as possible. And for this calculation, I got that part was 1162.5 plus c. Okay, so as in every one of these, your c's end up canceling, and you see you get the exact same answers what the calculator got. All right, so that is absolutely, positively fantastic. All right, so let's move on to another problem. Okay, the second page. Okay, I'm gonna do this last problem. Not the last one, the one that's in the middle. So given that the profit from selling 50 sunglasses is $687.50, it says find your general profit equation. All right, so you'll notice this says P, right? It doesn't say P prime, it says P, but we know that our marginal profit, or P prime of x, equals 10 minus 0.0003x squared. So if we want to get to our profit, which is P of x, then we're going to have to find the antiderivative again. So the antiderivative of p prime of x dx, this should equal our profit equation. All right, so we've already done this. When you take the antiderivative of 10 minus 0.0003x squared, the whole thing dx, please see my work from earlier. This is 10x minus 0.0001x cubed plus c. All right, so your question probably is, where do we go from there? Look at this information right here. This looks very much like an initial condition, right? So this goes back to that video where I said, how do you find C? Look what they've given you. They said if you have 50 pairs of sunglasses, then the profit is 687.5. So they've told you that P of 50 equals 687.5, right? This is the profit equation. When we found the antiderivative, we got to our profit. So let's get to it. So P of 50 then equals 10 times 50 minus 0.0001 times 50 cubed plus C. This is what's equal to 687.5. All right. So I'm not exactly sure what these are. So 10 times 50 is 500 minus 0.0001 times 50 cubed. I got that this is 12.5 plus C equals 687.5. Okay, so 50 minus 12.5, 50 minus 500 rather, 500 minus 12.5, I got that this is 487.5 plus C equals 687.5. So when you subtract 487.5 from both sides, you get that C is equal to 200. All right, this goes back all the way back there. So that says your profit function equals 10x minus 0.001 x cubed plus 200. All right, so let me make one other point. All you're doing for this one is plugging 100 in here, right? It says find the profit from selling 100 pairs of sunglasses. 10 times 100 minus 0.00101 times 100 cubed plus 200 is going to be in dollars of profit. All right, that should take care of it. Okay, the only one that I didn't do was the one that's on the top, and that's very similar to problems that we've already done.